Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. We are back with another one, and it's another one from Belgium, and it's the final beer that Rate My Beer, Paul and Michelle from Rate My Beer, sent me last week, the week before, can't remember now. But go and check their channel out. They're on YouTube, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, they're on TikTok, they're on Twitter, they're on everything. Billboards, they're everywhere. They're like dog shit. They really are. But yeah, we're looking at the third beer that they sent us now. So a big thank you to them. Much appreciated. And this one is Leffe Triple Blonde, 8.5%. It's in a 250ml bottle. They got this on their travels to France. So yeah, we're going to give it a try and see what we get. Nice typical sort of Leffe artwork. We've got a nice gold blonde Leffe crown, if you like, and we've got a little dinky Leffe glass, 250ml or half pint to the brim, it says. So depending on how you want to look at that, I'm going to say it's about 275ml to the brim. This is a 250ml bottle, should fit in there perfect, but I highly doubt it will. So let's give it a go. The nectar was okay. The wheat beer was very decent. The blanche, hopefully, this is going to be very decent as well. So like I say, blonde triple, 8.5%. Now Leffe, which apparently has stopped now, but they did do the ritual, which I thought was a triple for the perfect draft. So it's quite interesting to see that in bottles there is a triple blonde. Is it going to be any different? I don't know. It's bound to be a little bit different, certainly coming from a bottle, than it would be from the PD if it's the same sort of beer, but it might not be the same beer. So there is a little bit left in there. There's probably a good 50ml left in there. Let me just get rid of that message and the other message. So beer in a glass, there we go. It's got that typical sort of deep amber looking colour. The bubbles in there, look at that. That is going absolutely bonkers. As wild as a goat. As wild as a goat. It's hazy, deep amber, very carbonated. We got about a finger and a half, 2 finger of head. It's very compact at the bottom. A little bit more spacious at the top. Now this is why I don't put it all in. So I've got a little bit of room to try and give it some of that. But the head on this beer is probably going to block some of the aromas. But we'll dive in with the nose, see what we get. Wow, big yeasty. Big yeasty note. There. Definitely boozy. Yeasty, sweet. Floral, fruity. Sticky on the nose as well. It's got that sticky aroma. I've got a feeling you're going to get the booziness in this because you really get it on the nose. It's definitely packing a punch on the nose. So big thank you to Paul and Michelle once again from Rate My Beer. Go and check their channel out and all their other pages. Very nice people. Let's dive in. Leffe Triple Blonde, 8.5%. Ooh. Triple Blonde. Ooh. I'll tell you what that sort of reminds me of. I could be totally wrong because it's been a while since I've had it. But that first taste was, for me, first thing that come to mind was Hapkin on the blade. There we go. There. It's not in the blade at the moment, but it reminded me of the Hapkin that you can get on the blade. Also reminded me of Duvel a bit, to be honest. It's very much got that kind of feel to it. Drink's quite light, I'm going to say. Quite light, not massively light. Still, you can still tell it's a big beer when you drink it and as it goes down. But it has got a bit of weight to it. It's got a bit of stickiness to it. It drinks lighter than it feels in the mouth, if you like. That's what I was trying to say. We'll get the rest in. Gonna have a massive head on it again. Well carbonated, but lots of small bubbles that don't fill you up too much. You get that little bit of booziness, but I wouldn't say it's massively overpowering. I mean, most Belgian beers hide their alcohol pretty well. I think this is going along the lines of a typical 8.5% Belgian beer. So you don't kind of feel it like you might necessarily think you would. But if you've drunk a lot of Belgian beers at 8.5%, it's got that feel about it. It's very smooth in the mouth. It's nice and soft. Like I say, the bubbles are small. So it is very smooth. In the taste, yeasty, that typical sort of Leffe twang to it. Quite sticky. It's got a stickiness about it, but it's also got a lightness about it. It's the stickiness, I think, that makes it feel heavy. It's that sort of lightness that a Duvel has, if you like, that makes it drinkable. There is a little spicy feel to it, I think. There's a little bit of a clove banana kind of feel, maybe even a little bit of vanilla with that sweetness. And then it's just got, well, I say, and then it's just got, I suppose they're part of the sort of like a lot of Leffe beers that you drink, but then you get like fruity floral notes to it as well. Some Leffes I've had, or some Belgian beers I've had, I'm certain it's some of the Leffes I had actually out the beer journey box had quite a big sort of malty animal feed feel to them. I've got a cat here wanting to go out. And yes, you kind of get that in this. But I think with such a strong flavour to it, or strong flavours to it, it kind of hides that a little bit. But it's a very nice beer. It really is a very nice beer. It's a deadly beer because you certainly feel that 8.5% in the sense of a Belgian sort of beer. I mean, if you're some English man who's used to British man, let's say that, used to drinking sort of like 4.5% beers, and you suddenly go to France or something and suddenly pick this up, yeah, you're going to notice it. You're going to feel that extra strength. But I think, like I say, although it doesn't taste massively strong, you do feel it. You do feel it, but not in an excessive manner that you think, Jesus shit, this is way too much. But you do feel it. But I'm going to stop waffling. It's a great beer. Leffe Triple Blonde, 8.5% is very nice indeed. It's a big heavy one. It's one to sup. It's one to enjoy, not one to be drinking, you know, even in 250ml bottles. You don't want to be drinking 10 of them because you'll know you've had them. So that's it for this review. A big thank you to Paul and Michelle. A big thank you to everyone who watches this. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you've had the beer before yourself, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Enjoy your weekend, and Bazza, we'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.